This is J.J. Smith with the RockwallNews.com on the practice field with the Rockwall-Heath Hawks, who won their 4th game in a row last week. We interviewed Coach Mickey Moss about the victory as well as next week's game. Coach Moss, congratulations. Great victory last week. What are your thoughts?
Tell you what, they're close, but our players are finding ways to win the game or save the game or however you want to look at it. But, you know, that takes a lot out of you emotionally when games are that close. But more importantly for our kids, that learning how to win the close ones, that's important.
Right.
Believing the win, doing the things late in the game, to either pull out the victory or secure the victory, even down to the last play of the game, and that's what our guys seem like they've done. I think they have for the last 3 ball games.
This score is getting to be kind of repetitive too, isn't it? 20-14, 20-14, 19-14. Boy, it's pretty close.
Defense, if we can keep holding them to 14 points or less, you know, it gives us a chance to win every ball game and the way we're playing, and that's my expectation. Right now, we've been struggling. When we get in the red zone, come away with the points that we feel like we should be getting. We'd love to get points every time we're down there, but what we need to do is get more than what we have been. And that's something we've improved a lot of areas offensively. We're a lot more consistent on moving the football. We need to get better in those 3rd and 1 situations and 4th and 1 when we got to have that yard where we can convert more of those. And again, come away with points in the red zone. Defensively, the kids are doing an awesome job. Getting better every week. You know, we have a few breakdowns every ball game, but 14 points and Texas 5A football, the teams we've played, that's pretty good.
Did you expect your defense to be this strong going into the season?
I'd be honest, yes.
Okay.
I expect them to be a good defense. Main thing because we had most of our returners up front. Anytime you've got linemen and linebackers returning, then you prove to be a pretty physical ball team, and that's, you know, we're physical up front, and we get a lot of pressure on the quarterback. We don't give him a lot of time to throw the ball, but we're great against, and we're also very good against the run, and have those kids coming back there, and plus guys in the secondary, Dru Mayfield and Mario Henderson, returning starters, Parker Wood. You know, 3 of the 4 guys back in the secondary were starters, and we have 1 sophomore back there, but also Kevin Ware, he's back healthy now. He started quite a bit last year, so having all those guys back, you know, I knew we were going to be pretty good. Experience pays off. Sure does.
Last year was somewhat of a rebuilding year. This year, you're studs, aren't you?
Well, I'm not going to say that. You know, it's a long season. 4-0 is a great start as far as we're concerned, but it's more about the finish. It's a long road ahead. We're in a tough district, and there's no easy week. Look at every team in our district. Very competitive, putting up a lot of points. It's going to be a competitive game every week. And sometimes the key is just trying to stay healthy, making sure your players stay healthy, make sure you've got good depth. I think in our district, that's going to be very important this year because every week's going to be a fight. Don't expect any easy ball games out there. So you know, what's going to be important for me is how we finish and getting into the playoffs and seeing how far we can go.
Right. Before we talk about next week's game, how about if we bring a couple of players in here, you introduce who they are, and let's see what their comments are about last week's game.
Come on in here. We got in the white jersey, Tyler McKay, tight end. Over here in the black jersey is Dru Mayfield. Tyler plays tight end for us. Dru plays free safety for us. Both of them saw quite a bit of playing time. Dru started as a sophomore and last year as a junior. Tyler started some at defensive end and tight end for us last year. And both of them are making huge contributions to our team and have great attitudes out here at practice and really intelligent football players and make good decisions. So, well, we're proud to have them on the team.
You guys did a great job last week. Congratulations. What do you think? What did you think? Any comments about the game?
We still got a lot of work to do. I think we're O-line-wise, we're starting to come together a little bit. We had a few rough starts, but I think we're starting to come together. We're doing a lot better. We just got to be able to finish our drives. We're getting down to the end zone. We're just not being able to put the ball in there. So we just gotta work on that and finish in the red zone.
You're gonna get it done this week?
Yes, sir.
Good. What do you think about last week's game?
Defensively, we knew what we were getting into. We knew they were going to be able to throw the ball around. We knew we had to get pressure on the quarterback, and we did a good job doing that. And like he said, we just got to finish. That's not how you start.
Did you think your defense would be this good this year?
Yes, sir, I did. I knew we had a bunch of fighters on the team, and we had a lot of people returning, and I thought we would, yes, sir.
Well, this week, Coach, we're playing McKinney, is that right?
It is.
And is that, I can't remember, is that there or here?
Wilkerson Sanders here.
Okay, very
Friday
good.
night.
Home game, that's right. Friday night, 7:30. What do you think? What are the keys to victory against McKinney?
A lot like Richardson Pearce with a lot of offense. They tend to spread the ball a little bit more around. Pearce, they had one man, and he's a stud and probably the best player, offensive threat in our district, what they had, and that was their offense. But McKinney's a little bit more balanced. They begin to develop a decent running game out of the spread, but they're very athletic at receiver. Quarterback is a returning starter. Last year as a sophomore, was very poised, did a great job. I was very impressed with their quarterback last year. And he's doing a great job this year. They throw and catch very well. So it's going to be a big challenge for us to stop drives, put them in some long yardage situations, get some big plays on the defensive side, get them, create some turnovers.
Turnovers. We'll look to the defense here. You going to recover some fumbles this week and intercept some more passes like you guys have been doing?
Yes, sir. I plan on it. Defense has got to keep making stops and limiting the big plays that we're giving up secondarily.
Sure. And then offense. Think you guys will score 3 touchdowns this week?
I think we'll go for a little more than that, but definitely. I think we're practicing, we're doing better. We'll be able to definitely finish this week.
Sure, yeah. And you've got a field goal kicker that's been putting them through there too, haven't you? Yeah.
Parker's done a good job for us, kicking off, his kickoff duties and field goal duties.
Right.
First year as a varsity player experience, he'll get better every week. But that was a question mark we had coming in the season. Him and a young man named Ethan Smith, who's on our junior varsity, both those kids have done a great job. Ethan has kicked some good field goals for our junior varsity, and Parker on a varsity, and just a little bit more consistency there, and that'll come with his experience game by game. Again, this is his first time in varsity competition for being a kicker with a lot of pressure on you.
Very good. Well, we wish you the best this week. Congratulations on your undefeated season thus far, 4-0, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure you're moving up in the rankings. I haven't seen them lately, but I know, having talked to you in the past, Coach, that rankings doesn't really mean that much to you, right? Yeah. But I'm sure the playoffs do, so we wish you well as you work to get to them.
Thanks
very much. Appreciate
it.